Pika Pika, what is going on, guys? It's JPC, Jimmy Pikachu Choi here. I'm gonna do a little bit of a update on my gardening right now, and we got some really cool things that we want to show you. First things first, we got my huge ass Korean squash plant that is so tall now, guys. It's about 5 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet tallish or so. But what I did was I took a birch branch here and then I lined it up, tied it up with my Korean squash so it can climb or it can grow vertically. So I thought that was pretty cool. And look at that, we got our first Korean squash plant right there growing right now. Let's see if we can get a better angle of it. Right there. And I can't wait to have it for dinner, so that's what we're gonna do. We've got a few other ones, looks like they might be growing too. Oh, they're so cute, they're so tiny. So yeah, we got that going on. Here we have our cucumber. I'm pretty sure this is cucumber. It's a Chinese cucumber seeds that my dad had given me. And yeah, this is looking very nice right now. And I do not know when it's gonna actually, holy cow, this thing is super long, guys. It's like all the way down here. So I might have to take a branch or two and like lift it up. Not sure. This one I think is zucchini. I can't quite remember, but we'll see once it actually starts growing. So you can see we still have a bunch of green onions. They're just getting a little out of hand. Here's one of the green onions that has flowered, and now we have like lots of different like green onion seeds right here. Yeah, these should be seeds. So, sure, I'll just drop them off and maybe hopefully they'll grow. Marigolds. Okay, focus. Yeah, we got some marigold action coming around here. We got a bunch of perilla leaves. And these are really tasty and delicious. You can actually eat these right now. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. So, perilla leaf, very fragrant, very aromatic. Oh wow. You can use this in Korean cuisine. It's very good. And saves money because those leaves are super expensive right now if you go to a Korean grocery store. Looks like we got a bunch more Korean squash plants here. Holy cow. Focus camera. All right, we got our Korean squash. They are growing. We got one right there. Nice. That's gonna be delish. Aw, one of them fell down right there. That sucks. That happens. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have quite a feast of veggies. All right. All right, and then let's take a look at our peach tree. Peaches looking very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're hiding everywhere, guys. I can't count all these. We're definitely gonna get more than 14 peaches this year, so that'll be nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a peach jam with them. Some of these look like they're almost ripe. I don't actually know though, so you can tell that obviously bugs are gonna be biting into them. This is probably like some type of moth or larva of some sort, but it's okay. We can cut that off and eat that later. And what's going on with my mulberry tree? I think our mulberries have been ransacked. You can see there's like almost no berries here anymore. So that is unfortunate. Ooh, there's one there. That's like all I can see. All right, anyway, that's all that's going on right now. Also, my dad had this, I forgot what he called it. It's like cassava, or shoot, I can't remember what it's called, but it is growing like crazy this year. I only put like, he only gave me like 2 or 3 roots, and then I just planted them there, half-assed them, and look how much has grown so far. So that's pretty cool to see. Baby birdie. Baby bird. Oh, that was cute. There's a baby bird there. We have a bunch of we have a bunch of mint, guys. Getting out of hand. It's really good though. But yeah, that's about all we got right now. Yeah, and then the ginger stalks right over here, those are getting a little out of hand. So I think I'm ready to actually harvest those, or at least try to harvest a few of them. So we'll see how that goes. Oh my gosh. So I had one perilla plant that was right over here last year. And look at all the seeds that must have just been dumped around here, because look how many we got now here. And they're even transferring down here too, which is really cool. Aw, it does not want me to photograph it. That's fine. Take care, Bumblebee. Yeah, so that's what we got right now. We'll see what's more to come. I do think I need to find some way to get this cucumber thing to stand up instead of just lie down. Or maybe get it supported by some of these other random trees or weed trees of some sort. I think that's the best way to approach it. So that's what I'll do. I'll keep you guys updated. Take care. If you like this video, please press the like and sub to my channel. That'll help me out. Peace out. Hey guys, it is July 24th. We're gonna go take a look at some of our Korean squash plants, zucchini, give you an update on how everything's going. So right now, this is one of our Korean zucchini squash plants. You can see I put a branch around it to hold it in place. There's a little bug there, whatever. Cool. But we actually need to cut this one right now. It's actually already as big as it's gonna get. The longer we wait, the harder the skin is actually gonna get, and it won't be edible. So we're gonna cut this right now. Here's that. Actually, it's getting really hard already, so. Anyway, next here we got our zucchini, which looks like a huge forest of just amazingness. Vines, stems, little flowers. You can't see it very well, but if I point right there, that's actually gonna be a little cucumber. Did I say zucchini? I'm sorry, I meant cucumber. That is gonna be a cucumber that's fruiting right now. That's pretty cool. Don't know if you can see that little grape-shaped thing right there. That's also a zucchini. I am so bad at this. It's also a cucumber. Get a closer look. Pretty cool. Look at the outside of it though. It looks very jaggedy and spiky. That's pretty neat. But this thing is like getting out of hand. So it's all here. It's all the way over here as well. Got a zucchini over here. Not sure if anything's happening at the moment, but oh well. Green onion still going strong. Marigolds, random grass. Okay, so we got this cool zucchini, Korean squash. It's very small. Unfortunately, this is as big as this particular one's going to get at this point in time, and the longer I wait for it to grow, the harder the shell is actually going to get, and it'll be inedible. Anyway, let's take a look at our cucumbers. It's really cute stuff going on here, guys. It's just a bunch of stems and flowers and cool amazingness. Don't know if you can see it very well, but I'm pointing with the scissors. That right there is going to be a little mini cucumber starting to sprout, starting to bear fruit. That'll be awesome. You can see another one. It's like right around there. About, let me point where? Right over there, you can see. That's also going to be a cucumber. I think this is a Chinese cucumber that my dad gave me, so the seeds wise. So yeah, it's pretty cool to see. You can see the outer skin is like kind of jaggedy and spiky and stuff. So yeah, this plant is getting out of hand. I can say that for sure. Anyway, zucchini there, nothing going on at the moment. We got green onion action here, always going crazy here. Marigold, some grass that I don't know what the heck to do with. Perilla leaves getting a lot bigger, slowly and steadily growing everywhere. It's pretty crazy. And we have a bunch of Korean squash plants here. And let's see if we got anything. Nothing here yet. Looking. Ooh, there's one there. But looks like it's going to be a similar shape to this one. Ideally, I want to kind of try and get them to be more bulbous, more circular. Okay, this one's not too bad. Definitely a lot better than this one. We're gonna cut this one right now. This one's ready. You can see how much bigger that one is compared to that one. Just like that. But yeah, looks like I'm gonna use this and make some dinner with it later. Probably tomorrow. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Hey guys, we are at Happy Walk now. We're gonna be using my Korean squash to make a hot spicy chicken type dish. It's gonna be really delicious and I hope you guys like it. So first thing we gotta do, we need to dice this up. Oh, that's okay, you can do it. Oh, Paul, they can see your shirt. Alright, we're going to be using my Korean squash, right guys? We have another smaller one too. It didn't grow as big, but it is getting a little bit more mature, so we want to hurry and use this as well. Yeah, this one definitely has a little bit more of a crunchier texture already. Tougher texture on the outer part. Look how varied they are. This one is definitely younger, but look how much more it resulted in as far as like the vegetable. This one is just a lot smaller. Alright. Just gonna be dicing these up nicely. Look how nice it is. Very smooth, very soft, very tender. It's gonna make for some very nice dish tonight. There we go, nice. Now we can transfer that into here. And this is really nice because it's gonna have a lot of fiber in there, and for those of you that have any issues with constipation, I'm not saying that I do or not, but yeah, this will go very well with in aiding your digestive tract. All right, now we also have some soft tofu that we're gonna be adding to the dish. So we just need to cut this up. We wanna cut these as uniform as possible. All right, good enough for now. One of the bowls. Oh, admire my hairy arms, guys. All right, that's good. Bye-bye. Uh-oh. Bye-bye, America. Okay, guys, so to add with the sauce, we're going to be dicing up a bunch of onions. Onions give a very nice flavor profile with the sauce. So, going to be doing this slowly. And guys, I don't have the best technique, so if you have better technique, please use that. Alrighty? Alright, there's our onions. We're just gonna transfer the onions in here. Alright. In addition to that, we already have some green onions that are already chopped, so we're gonna be using a bunch of that as well. Perfect. So, yeah, we can now begin cooking. Okay, so we need to cook our dark meat chicken, which is right here. You can see the oil's already sizzling, so I prefer dark meat with this particular dish just because of the fact that it's much more plump, juicier, has more flavor. The white meat here is actually very good as well, but for some reason this chicken just tastes so much better when it's a dark meat chicken. So you can see we're cooking it. We don't want to overcook it. That's one problem. You want to cook it just where it's almost about ready, and then you finish it off when you're cooking it with the sauces. Now this dark meat chicken will have a little bit of cornstarch breading batter coated around it. And you do that because then it'll give it a nice, almost fatty-like texture to it without it being fat. So. All right, that chicken should be halfway done, and we're gonna transfer that over. All right, there we go, nice. Okay, so we got our key ingredients. You can zoom in right now. We got our Korean squash. We got our soft tofu. We got our green and yellow onions chopped up, and then we have our dark meat chicken. All right, so first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna heat the wok up a little bit. Kind of use a little bit of oil. We're gonna be adding some garlic and a lot of chili peppers. Now we're gonna caramelize and cook these and make these onions sweat a little bit. They'll bring out all the good flavor. we're gonna add the Korean squash in there. Whoops. That happens, guys. No biggie. Okay. So you can see it. Close shot. You can show. And what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be adding our house brown sauce. It's like an oyster sauce blend with some MSG. Uncle Roger, I know you like MSG. So don't worry, there's definitely a lot of MSG. Well, there's some MSG, not all. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually add the chicken in there as well. And now we just have to wait for it to cook a little bit, boil it down. But remember, the chicken isn't 100% cooked, so we want to be finishing the cooking off in this sauce. And the chicken's definitely going to be a lot more tender and juicy while doing this. You want to take a look? Wow. Chicken is cooking very nicely now. Should be over like hundreds of degrees at the moment, so we'll definitely cook the chicken much more quickly now. And while we do this, our finishing touches, we're going to add the soft tofu. Now, I normally like to add the soft tofu last because that's the part that usually breaks the most. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it in there and let the tofu soak up all that sauce. Okay, so it's not going to soak up all the sauce like this, so we're going to do a quick turn, a quick flip, so it'll go underneath. Whoops. Alright, that wasn't too bad, so we're just going to wait for this sauce to be cooking a little bit more. Now the reason I want to cook the tofu in here right away and cook it for a little bit longer time is because if you don't, once you add cornstarch in here and it has a nice thickening look to it, if you let it sit out for a long time, the water is going to leak out and then it's not going to look very nice. So we want our food to look nice and taste good as well. Alright. We're going to add a little bit of cornstarch here. It's going to thicken the food, so it'll give it a very nice demi-glace shine to it. But I need to make it a little bit spicier because I just like spicy food, guys. I am breaking the tofu though, so I'm not doing a good job of doing that. Anyway, we are done. So alright, not the prettiest looking dish. That's too bad. Maybe I think I'm gonna cut this, but I don't think I want to show people this. No, because I'm not gonna make something and not eat it, right? Oh, that's good. All right, this is our spicy chicken dish with Korean squash, dark meat chicken, and some soft tofu in one of our chef's special oyster sauce recipe, brown sauce recipe. That's our secret chef over there. He's a little camera shy. Anyway, yeah, I'll be making more videos after this. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye. To get a lot of flavor. 1 second. 1 second. Hold on.
两块吧。这边我在谁干？
Yep.
Ada dia. Kau boleh tinggal boleh. Oh, đây